Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm so excited you're here today because I want to share 10 powerful Bible verses that will help ignite your faith and guide you towards your breakthrough. Let's dive in. First up, we have Isaiah 43 verse 19. See, I'm doing a new thing. Now it springs up. Do you not perceive it? This verse is a reminder that even when things seem uncertain, God is at work. You might not see it yet, but He's already making a way in your life, preparing something new for you. Trust that even in the midst of the unknown, God is moving. Next, let's talk about Jeremiah 29 verse 11. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you a hope and a future. I love this verse because it's a reminder that no matter what you're going through, God's plan for you is always good. His plans are filled with hope, and He's got your future covered, so take heart. Now, in 2 Samuel 5 verse 20, we see how God broke through for David. The Lord has broken out against my enemies like water breaking forth. Imagine that, God breaking through like a mighty flood, overcoming every obstacle in His path. This verse reminds us that no enemy or barrier can stand against God's power. When God is on your side, nothing can hold you back from your breakthrough. Speaking of God's power, Psalm 77 verse 14 says, "You are the God who performs miracles. You display your power among the peoples." It's easy to forget, but God is still in the business of performing miracles today. Whatever seems impossible in your life, remember that God is still displaying His mighty power. Don't limit His ability to move in your life. And that leads us perfectly to Mark 9 verse 23, where Jesus says, "Everything is possible for one who believes." This verse is all about faith. The breakthrough you're praying for starts with believing that God can make it happen. When we step out in faith, trusting that God will do the impossible, we open the door for His miracle-working power. Now, if you're praying for God to expand your life and opportunities, Isaiah 54 verses 2 to 3 gives us powerful direction. Enlarge the place of your tent. Stretch your tent curtains wide. Do not hold back. Lengthen your cords. Strengthen your stakes. This is a call to enlarge your vision. When God is about to bless you, you need to prepare for it. Don't hold back. Expand your faith and trust that God is about to do something bigger than you imagined. In Romans 8 verse 37, we are reminded, we are more than conquerors through Him who loved us. No matter the challenge or the battle, remember, you are more than a conqueror in Christ. Your breakthrough isn't just about overcoming. It's about claiming victory in His name and walking in the power He's already given you. And when life feels overwhelming, Exodus 14 verse 14 tells us, "The Lord will fight for you. You need only to be still." Sometimes, our breakthrough comes not through action, but through stillness. Trust that God is fighting for you, and let His peace settle in your heart as you rest in His strength. Moving on, Luke 18 verse 27 says, "What is impossible with man is possible with God." Whatever you think is beyond reach, God has no limits. What may seem impossible to us is an open door for God. So when you face challenges that seem impossible, remember, with God, all things are possible. Finally, Philippians 4 verse 13 gives us one of the most empowering promises. "I can do all this through Him who gives me strength." No matter what you're facing, remember that God equips you for every challenge. You are capable of doing all things because He strengthens you. So, whatever you're walking through today, hold on to these promises. Trust that God is making a way for your breakthrough and keep your faith strong. Your victory is on the way.